time.
I'm Valerie Lau Kee. I'm the producing director at Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. Prior to that, I've been a stage manager and performer. As a performer, it allowed me into the theatrical community. I took that background of the dance that I had poured my training into, and I got a chance to be on stage. I used that time traveling on the road to spend every day that I could watching load-ins and load-outs. I watched the process of what it took to make the magic happen. And that was even more magical to me than the heat of the lights, the audience. And I found when I was a stage manager that it tied all of those things that I love doing together. Sometimes people say, what do stage managers do? And sometimes I'll say, they make the scenery dance. As a dancer, I enjoyed that. And you're bringing something to life that brings all of those pieces together. So that's why I really enjoyed going from performing to being backstage.
The orchestrator is basically responsible for, like if you go to the New York Phil and you see a big symphony playing a bunch of parts, or honestly if you go to a Broadway musical and you hear a big orchestra, the orchestrator decided what every single instrument was going to play. A composer will write a song that often but not always is written on one particular instrument. Maybe it's piano, maybe it's guitar, and then the orchestrator will take that song and kind of expand it and assign a part to every instrument in the orchestra, fitted to how big or small that orchestra is.
Out of everyone on the design team, sound designers truly have the responsibility of bringing something to the story that people literally do not see.
When you get a Broadway space, you just get 4 walls, right? You get 4 walls, maybe some internet and, seats. And we bring in everything completely custom for every show.
The sound designer is supposed to create a visceral experience for someone watching the show, not only with sound effects and helping with music, but also making sure that the actors on stage can be heard clearly. And one thing that I love about sound is it's just as scientific and mathematic as it is creative.
Every microphone that's on every actor, every microphone on every instrument, every speaker, how it's processed, the way the microphones are EQ'd or tuned for every show is completely and totally custom.
So Evita has been and will always be my favorite musical. I think there was something about Ava's drive and determination and just put a female character on stage and unabashedly say, this is what I want, and to also show the ugly and the bad sides of that was really cataclysmic for me to see. It is a great privilege and an honor to tell true stories.